everyone, so I think it was about a week ago that I made a video asking you guys to send me questions or comment questions on that video. So I'm here today with my phone and I'm going to be looking up some of the questions that you guys asked me and hopefully answering as many as I can. So before I get into the video, I just wanted to say that you'll probably see me in this outfit a few times because I'm filming a couple of videos today, and if I seem overly excited, it's actually because I just bought a car, which I'm so excited about. I actually just bought the Honda Civic hatch 2013 model and I am so excited. I got it in crystal black and I am just over the moon. I literally just got back from the dealership and started filming. So yeah, I'm really excited over that. So that's why I'm in a really good mood and really happy. I'm really proud to have bought my very first car by myself, and yeah, I'm just really happy. So I haven't got the car yet, otherwise trust me, I'd be showing you guys. I'm not getting it until Monday because it needs to be like detailed and shipped and everything, but it's a brand new one and I'm so excited. But I added a few extra things onto it as well, so they need to sort of happen. So today that I'm filming this is Wednesday, so I don't get it until Monday and I'm literally dying. Like, I want it right now. But so yeah, just thought I'd mention that before I get into the video because I'm really excited, and I didn't want to mention it in like my beauty videos or anything because I feel like that's more of my personal life, so I thought it fit this channel. But yeah, so on to the video. Okay, so I've got my questions up here and I'm going to be answering as many as I can. I'm starting from the very first ones that were asked, and then I'm going to hopefully move up to the last ones that were asked, the most recent ones. So Gemma Kate Beauty asks 3 questions, so I'll start off with the first one, which is, what is your fave thing about YouTube? And my favorite thing about YouTube would have to be interacting with you guys. You guys are the best ever. So lovely when you comment on my videos and just really nice. You guys make my day with your just kindness and loveliness, and I just feel like I've created a community on here where we're all like good friends and we can all talk about beauty related things and just talk about everything girly. So I think that what I love most about YouTube is the community that I've sort of created on my channel where we can just talk and have conversations. I try and reply to like every single one of my comments, like literally I think I might just miss a few on every video, but I try to reply to them all, which is kind of time consuming, but I definitely want to make the make the effort to do that because that's the whole point. That's my favorite bit, is talking to you guys. So favorite thing about YouTube is talking to you guys. The next question is, if you could repeat 1 year of your life, what would it be and why? I love this question so much. That's the first time I read it just then. I haven't looked over any of these questions. Oh, that's a hard one. I feel like I want to say year 12, so last year, but that was kind of stressful because I was getting my OP and stuff, but I feel like I would want to go back just to relive it, but also maybe just enjoy it a little bit more, because I mean, now I'm out in the real world. I have to go to uni. I have a lot more responsibility now because it's like, this is my real life. I'm not just in high school. So I feel like I might want to repeat a year of high school, maybe like year 10 or something, because you just have so much less responsibility. And I feel like I was just so stressed out in high school, and I maybe took it a little bit too seriously, because once I got out, I realized how insignificant high school is. I mean, it's really important. You've got to study hard and get a really good OP and stuff, but it's like the real world is so different and it's just so much more important. So if you are in high school, definitely just relax. It's not the end of the world if you have issues. It's definitely supposed to be a fun thing. The next question comes from Angela112 Kiss Hug. So that's a really cute name, and it is, what do you do for a living / job? And I get this question so often, and I'm actually a full-time blogger. So not YouTube, but blogging, like as in my blogs that I run. That has fortunately for me become a full-time job, and it's become something that I can live off. I've been doing blogging since 2009, so it's taken me a while to build up my blog, but it's got in there finally, and I'm just really happy that I'm able to get an income off it and live off it. So I get that question all the time, and it's kind of hard for people to understand, but blogging is my full-time job and I'm really grateful for it to be. YouTube as well is sort of like a job, but blogging is my main job. The next question is from Says Bear, and it is, what is your living situation like? From what I gather from your videos, you live with your boyfriend. Love your videos, Jordy. thank you so much. I'm really glad that you guys enjoy my videos, or you specifically. And my living situation, I live out of home. I moved out in grade, I think it was 11 or 12. I was 16 when I moved out, so I think that would have been 12. I'm not too sure. I think it was year 12. And yeah, so I moved out just for no particular reason. Like, it's not that I hate my mom or parents like people have speculated. It's just that I wanted more independence, and yeah, I was financially able to do that, and I decided that I wanted to do that, and I'm so glad I did. I've grown up so much. I've matured so much. I feel so independent for only being 17. I just feel like I've accomplished a lot as I'm already moved out. So living situation is that I live out of home. I live with my boyfriend and I love it. So it's not like I couldn't live at home if I wanted to. It's just that I wanted to grow up and become mature and independent, and I saw the pathway to doing that was moving out, and I was financially able to do so, and so I did. And I'm actually thinking of doing a video all about how, like, tips on moving out of home, tips on moving out of home, and you know, doing all of that. So I might be doing that because I've gotten a few requests for that. So look out for that video. The next question is from Lisa Hatcher, and she is lovely. I recognize your screen name and you comment the most lovely things on my videos. So thank you so much. I notice a lot of comments on my beauty videos from you. So thank you for the continued support. And the question is, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I think I would live maybe in Sydney, just because I wouldn't want to leave Australia. I really love Australia. I want to live here. I feel like maybe the US is a bit overrated in regards to like New York or LA, although there are lots of opportunities out there in New York and LA. I just feel like, yeah, it's very competitive, and I love the Australian vibe of being very relaxed and welcoming and stuff like that. So I think I'd move to Sydney, just because a lot of my blogging work is in Sydney, and I have to usually do things over the phone and Skype calls and stuff like that, because it's just so much effort to fly there for the day. Sorry, I'm losing my voice because I filmed a couple of videos, so yeah, my voice is feeling it. But so yeah, Sydney, because a lot of my work is there, and it's just annoying having to do Skype calls and everything through email. So probably Sydney, just to make things easier. Also, so many events that I'm invited to for my blogging work is in Sydney, and I have to miss out on them, unfortunately. So a lot of PR events and launches I have to miss out on because nothing happens in Brisbane. So I'd probably live in Sydney. Lisa Hatcher also asks, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? I think I answered this in my last Q&A, and I think I said something like, I'd be 27 in 10 years. And I think I said something like, I'd like to have established my career as a journalist. I really want to like start my career, because I would have finished my degree in 2016 at 20 years old, or 21-ish, probably 20. So yeah, I would have liked to have started my career, maybe even thinking about a family, because I do want kids and to be a young mom. I know that's getting deep and meaningful, but yeah, 10 years, probably just career, kids, stuff like that. Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so Emily Wyatt said, can you please do an apartment tour? I actually don't live in an apartment, I live in a house, and I probably wouldn't do a house tour just because that's really personal. I am really into interior design and decorating though, so I might do a couple of interior design things, like maybe around Christmas time I go absolutely nuts. I completely deck out the Christmas tree. Last year was blue themed, I think, blue and silver. The year before was pink and purple themed, so I don't know what I'm doing this year. I'm kind of feeling the pink again, but I'll probably do a lot of Christmas decorating videos. I do a lot of like interior designing stuff as well, so I might do like some videos like that. Sarah Z asks, how are you finding uni? Do you enjoy your subjects? Okay, there's a lot of questions here actually. Okay, so I'll answer how are you finding uni first. I am loving it. It's definitely, I feel like it's the place where I'm supposed to be. A lot of people my age don't feel like uni is a fit for them, but I feel like this is definitely where I'm supposed to be. I am loving it. The next question is, do you enjoy your subjects? I love them. Like, I've done 8 so far, and I've loved every single one of them. I've been doing a lot of things like marketing, journalism, PR, news and politics, everything like that. Loving it so much. I've also been doing some film stuff like screen history and research screen analysis, and I've been liking that as well. How do you keep motivated to finish set assessments? This might be pathetic, but I actually really enjoy them. So I guess I keep motivated because it's fun for me. The next thing is, how do you find the balance between uni and YouTube? And that is organization. Just organize, organize, organize. You have to be very prepared, organized, and hardworking. So you can't really, I don't really take a day off. I mean, if I have a day off uni, I'm working on YouTube. If I have a day off YouTube, it's because I'm at uni, so I'm always working on something and working hard. So that is how I find the balance between them. I pretty much just dedicate my whole life to both. Fernanda Meow asks, are you a morning person or a night owl? This is funny because it changes. I'm pretty good at both. By last semester, I was a night owl because I had afternoon university classes. And this semester, I'm a morning person because I have morning classes. So what I find though is that even if I get up early in the morning, I still go to bed late. Whereas if I get up later in the day, I still go to bed late. So I feel like I'm a morning person when I have to be, but ultimately I'm a night owl. The next question is, how many hours do you sleep at night? I suffer from how do you say that word? Insomnia. I knew how to say it, it's just, it wasn't clicking in my brain. So I'm always interested in people's sleeping patterns. Lol, thanks. Okay, how many hours I sleep at night? Probably 7 if I try. If I'm not up late editing a video or doing something, then I will definitely get 7 or 8. But other than that, I spend a lot of my time doing stuff, so I don't know. I try and get a lot of sleep because it's really good for you and it's really bad not to sleep, but I'm so busy, a lot of the time sleep is sacrificed. So I try and get at least 7 a night. Girl in the house asks, how did you adjust to living out of home? Do you live close to your family? How did I adjust living at home? It wasn't really an adjustment. I feel like I loved it. How did I adjust? I don't know. I was just really happy to be living out of home. I felt like just so independent, and I was like, yeah, I don't have to live at home. I just felt so mature and independent. So it was really easy for me because it's something I really wanted. Do you live close to your family? Yes, I do. I live like a couple of suburbs away from my family. So I live probably, I think it's like a 10-15 minute drive. So yeah, pretty close. I think I'm going to get through all of the questions, which I'm really happy about. Hopefully I don't have to edit this down. It's so far gone for 17 minutes. So hopefully I can edit some of this out. So Lovely Me Forever asks, favorite male and female YouTubers to watch. Favorite male, I love all the British ones. I also love, this is so weird, this will be so unexpected, but I like Shane Dawson, I like Casper Lee for male, I like Joey Crisaffa, he's hilarious. I love, what's his name? Tyler Oakley, I love him. Yeah, oh, I also love Fun for Louie, or Food for Louie, not so much Food for Louie. Fun for Louie is a little bit better. And yeah, females probably, I really like Lisa Eldridge. I also really like the Pixie Woo sisters. I like Beauty Crush. I like Megan Hart's makeup. I like Juicy Star 7. I think I haven't been too interested in some of her most latest videos, but I did used to really love her at one stage. And All That Glitters 21, so the typical ones. Oh, and Zoella. I love Zoella. If I had to pick one, Zoella is number 1, so I don't know how I forgot her. So the last question is, oh, that's actually not a question. Abby, the beauty guru, says, your hair looks so cute up. So thank you, but I thought that was a question. So yeah, those are all of the questions that I received. I'm so happy that I got around to answering them all. Hopefully you guys know a little bit more about me now and my life, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed. So don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll talk to you really soon in my next video. Bye everyone.